How are you, mate?
Good cover. You got a good spot.
Oh, yeah. I admire your bravery, though.
Hello and welcome to a very wet Twin Ovals down at Kingston for today's Development League preliminary final between Launceston and North Hobart. A spot in the 2022 TSL Development League Grand Final is on the line for these two sides this afternoon, and as you can see on your screen, certainly a wet and wild day down the southern outlet. It'll be a matter of which team can adjust to the conditions the best. Launceston have been one of the competition pace setters across the course of the year, but North Hobart, they go into this game full of confidence after a really significant win last week against North Launceston. My name is Anthony Osborne. Thank you for joining us on the live stream today. Of course, two big games happening this afternoon down at the Twin Ovals, this Development League prelim, and the TSL preliminary final afterwards as well, as we get things underway in the Development League between North Hobart and Launceston. Scrappy ball to start in the middle of the ground. Ball goes out wide and wrapped up in the tackle. The tackler on that occasion there, that was Liam Canny, the captain, who'll play a big role this afternoon for Launceston. Certainly an exciting player. No doubt be looking to lead from the front. Hurried kick away from the pack, and the mark's taken. Comfortable mark. Now North Hobart will look to launch the ball inside 50. Leo Blair running with a really nice finals type of haircut operation as he goes inside 50 looking for the flyer. There has been an umpire's whistle though, and it's going to be a free kick. Not going the way of the D's. So Launceston, they'll get a disposal down back. First proper disposal of the afternoon, courtesy of Kai Chilcott. Chilcott goes down the line. A mark not quite taken there on that occasion by McCormack. Bumbling away at ground level. A couple of players come in. The umpire lets it roll on for a little while before eventually intervening. Does so now. So these two teams with quite a number of players who have had a bit of senior experience. North Hobart particularly with a number of players who have gone through the senior setup across the course of 2022. Working his way through with Sulzberger. Go to the boundary line. We'll have another throw in. Expecting plenty of stoppages in this one today. Mentioned the ground in immaculate condition, but certainly wet conditions at the Twin Ovals. Ball's thrown in. Front position there was Brad Young for North Hobart. Hurried ball inside 50 now for the D's. Dangerous spot for the defenders of Launceston. Chilcott tries to get his kick away. Blair did well to get a hand to it. Launceston still just trying to surge the ball out of defence at the moment. Trapping the football there was Harper. Got the handball off, tied up against the line in front of one of the stands. The Launceston player decides to keep the ball in, which was a bold option, but it might work out for them. Hurried kick around the corner there from Saunders. Burling wrapped up in a really heavy tackle. Good intent being shown from the Demons nice and early in this one. We'll have a stoppage. Josiah Burling, player just talked about with some serious senior experience for Launceston. He'll be looking to lead from the front this afternoon. Umpire's whistle. Don White will have to give the ball back. Free kick going the way of the Blues. This is Tiernan McCormack, the Irishman. Started the year in really good form in the TSL as well. And a strong contributor across the course of the Development League. That's not quite his best effort, so North Hobart will bring the ball back into play. Harry McLeod, stars of the future for Tassie footy. Really exciting prospect. Good to see him out there this afternoon. He goes inboard to Bingham. Bingham chisels a kick down the line. It's going to be a tough ball to mark, and unable to do so there was Millhouse. Don White now scrapping away. Appeals of deliberate. Umpire has paid that as well, so Dom, or just still deliberating with the two umpires. Don White thought he'd be cheeky and try and force the umpire's hand, but umpire instead will call for the throw in. So throw in, centre wing. McCormack, this it down, straight to White. Hurried kick away from Don White, up and under. Coming in and taking the mark now. Launceston will look to reset. This is kind of right off. The Devils' experience behind him as well. Kick down the line. Mark not quite taken on the second attempt there from Jack O'Neill. Does well to recover. Kicks it inside 50. First proper inside 50 of the afternoon, of the game, I should say, for the Launceston Blues. But North Hobart immediately bring it out. Might come back in with interest. Millhouse lays the tackle, but just getting away in time there was Canny. The umpire is going to pay the free kick. Yeah, will be paid to Liam Canny. So the captain. A couple of runners, but probably anticipate him just to launch this inside 50 to a dangerous spot. I think there'll be too much finessing this afternoon. He kicks it. Iganis flies, unable to take the mark. Ball's bouncing around. North Hobart first to it via Bingham. Bingham exits defensive 50. Unable to take the mark there was Hilda. just breaking down a little bit through the middle of the ground. Burling comes in, can't take it on the second attempt, loses his feet. A couple of North Hobart players fly in over the top. Hilda, also Barrow. Zach Barrow played some really impressive senior games at the back end of the year. Bertry throws the ball up. Barrow gets the kick away. Downham, I should say. High kick in the Leo Blair direction. Unable to take the mark. Tumbling ball. Barwick eventually traps it. Retreats back to Sulzberger. Sulzberger finds a bit of room. Gets the handball off. Opportunity now for the D's. Around the corner. Kick right to the goal line. It's through. A fantastic finish there for North Hobart. They draw first blood courtesy of Connor Downham. And the North Hobart Demons, they lead this one 1-6 to the Blues yet to score. 5 minutes gone in the opening term. Tough, hard, frenetic football there. Downham made the most of his opportunity. Made no mistake. So, good work there from North Hobart. They've probably controlled the majority, or at least had the majority of possession so far in this game. Issued a challenge to Launceston early on. Canny through the middle. Dishes a handball off. Looking for the runner in Cowley. Cowley wrapped up in a tackle. Gets the ball off to McCormack. Now a hack kick inside 50 from O'Neill to a dangerous spot. Agarnis is going to be the target at ground level. Also Jet Maloney, who has been really difficult to stop in season 2022. Winning the competition goal kicking medal. Looks like Jack Wilmot might have the job on him across the course of this contest today. Should be a cracking contest between those two. Agarnis now to take control of ruck duties inside 50. Wilmot. Maloney. Have another stoppage. Garnis v Keeling. Hard kick off the ground. Keeling loses his footing. You can just see the rain continuing to tumble down. That's going to be a free kick, though, in favour of the D's. Garnis infringing with a push in the back. It's going to be a tough day for the key forwards this afternoon, and that's going to be a 50-metre penalty. It will be. Running into the protected area. Matthew Saunders, and good game awareness there from Austin Keeling. He knew that the 50 was going to be there, pledged his case to the umpire and finds himself in the middle of the ground. The D's go out wide, ball in the hands of Lockie Payne. Payne spears a ball towards half forward, unable to complete the transaction was Berwick. Now Foley, he'll run through. Kick the ball out in the path of Agarnis, who won't quite be able to trap it. Over and out for a throw-in. Just in front of the club rooms here at the Twin Ovals. This being the first of two huge games down here today, with Kingborough and Clarence playing off for a spot in the TSL Seniors Grand Final. The game getting underway at 2:30. The game will be streamed live and free on afl.com.au and the AFL Live official app. I want to be out of bounds on the full. So Launceston to bring the ball back into play, courtesy of Jacob Wheeler. Wheeler rolls his eyes, goes inside. Mark taken. It's Jack O'Neill. He's had a little bit of the football early on. O'Neill kicks it to a dangerous spot inside 50. Foley might be the target. They're tied up against the pocket. Sam Foley out of bounds on the full. Makes things happen with ball in hand to Sam Foley. Cloud. Spots up a target. Finds Millhouse. They're all going to have to be marking on their chest this afternoon. It's going to be a wet footy. So Lockie Payne, just saw him on the other side of the ground. Now he works his way down the broadcast side. Excellent work on the mark. That was some desperate defensive effort there from Lockie Presnell. The D's might get away with it though. Millhouse sees something he likes. Launceston player comes over the top. Dom White lays the tackle. Liam Canny uses his left. Kicks it inside 50 now for Launceston in the path of Agarnis. Unable to take the mark, but he traps the football well, does Agarnis. Gets the handball off. potentially holding the football, but the second effort comes now through Saunders. Kick to a dangerous spot. Desperate stuff at ground level there from Matthew Campbell. Looks like it will be a free kick going the way of the D's, just a little bit sloppy there from Ryan Shipp. Desperate stuff there from Matt Campbell, lost his footing, looked to be all at sea, but they've been giving her a reprieve here the D's. Lockie Payne exits defensive 50, just bounces in the field of play, and a heavy collision there with the fencing, but looks like he's okay. So we'll have another stoppage, almost 10 minutes gone in the opening term, just one scoring shot to this point. 1 straight 6, the Demons. They lead Launceston yet to score. Ball's thrown in. Hurried kick away out of the stoppage there. It might have been Barrow. Ball to win now in the middle of the Twin Ovals. Dancing his way through and doing well. Showing a bit of strength there was Hilda. Launceston with more numbers around the contest. Now Foley. He has plenty of room to move here, Sam Foley. Just needs to think his way through. The pressure eventually comes in, but he kicks it inside 50. Maloney might be the target. Just bounces out of the reach of everyone, but Maloney off the ground. Hurried kick towards goal. There's been a whistle. What does the umpire say? Advantage paid, goal. So Jet Maloney with the opportunistic finish. They needed to take the advantage because even a set shot from there wouldn't be a Monty on a day like today. Wet football, tough conditions, but Jet Maloney opportunistically kicks the ball off the ground, and Launceston, they draw level, 1 straight 6 apiece after 11 minutes in the opening term of the 2022 TSL Development League preliminary final. Spot against Clarence and next week's decider on the line for these two outfits. And the competition leading goal kicker gets his Blues on the board for the first time today. Tap one down by McCormack. Bingham taken in a strong tackle by Canny. And another throw up inside the heart of the Twin Ovals. Free kick going the way of the D's. Dom White found himself in a bit of space. He just launches the ball inside 50. They haven't been inside 50 for a while now, the D's. Possession the last couple of minutes has been dominated by the Blues in territory. This will be a free kick to Liam Canny. They'll immediately bring out a defensive 50. Canny kicks as far as he can, trying to find a target down there. Coming through there was Tilbury, the skipper for the D's. Now scrapping away at ground level. The umpire lets it roll on for a little while. The ball eventually skirts out of the pack. Handball off. Foley just got a hand in. Lockie Payne tied up against the line. Tried to keep it in play. At least disguised his intent really well. Now the stoppage once again. Throw in just in front of the can bar here at the Twins. Umpire's whistle. Free kick going the way of the Blues. This one going to Matthew Saunders, who is a bit of a barometer for Launceston. Likes to get in the face of the opposition. He kicks it towards half forward now. McCormack was at the front, but it just floated over his head. Now at ground level, Ryan Shipp wrapped up in a strong tackle by a couple of Demons. Another stoppage just outside, attacking 50. So rain continues to tumble. Taps one down. Canny with a hurried kick right up against the line, out of bounds on the full. So the last 6 minutes or so, North Hobart have primarily been trapped in this part of the ground. Matt Campbell told to play on. Goes really short, finds Tom Ferguson. Ferguson finds Keeling, who runs himself in a little bit of trouble. Maloney applying the pressure, but Keeling got the kick away, but it's going to come back straight down the throat there of Lockie Presnell. Presnell drives it to a dangerous spot now. It's going to be a tough ball to mark. North Hobart should have the numbers to mop this up at the back of the pack, but coming in and just throwing his weight around there was Josiah Burling. Half the contest, and this is going to be a free kick going the way of the Blues. Looks like Matt Campbell might have held Jet Maloney. And Maloney, sharp shooter for Launceston, will have a look at his second goal of this contest. Launceston just starting to get on top. This is far from a certainty. He's a very talented player, Jet Maloney, but wet football. See how he goes. Goes through his routine. He's kicked 40 goals across the course of the season. This one goes through. Make that 42. Jet Maloney has 2 in the opening term, and Launceston, they kick away. 2 straight 12 plays North Hobart, 1 straight 6. The Blues lead it by 6 points early doors here at the Twin Ovals. Off the ground there from Bingham. Sends North Hobart to half forward. Hilda with a clever kick to a dangerous spot. Can they get the response that they desperately need here, the Demons? Launceston with the last 2 of the contest. Look to, at the very least, just trap this ball inside 50 and create some opportunities, win some territory for a while. Tilbury, he comes bustling through. Foley laid the tackle. Hurried kick away. Launceston will try and manufacture this out of defensive 50. This might be a free kick. It will be. Going away of North Hobart by the sounds of the cheers of the local crowd who have made the trip down the outlet. Dom White just interfered with, so he is a classy operator, Dom White. Fair bit of senior footy behind him now. He was part of the Devils program as well. Sister Grace is also an absolute star in the red and the blue in the SFL. Now Dom White will look to kick North Hobart's second goal. See how he goes with the wet footy in hand. Crosses the paint of 50, Dom White. Kick is on the way. Looks like it might go right to the line. It's just been touched through for a minor score. So you can see the ball just holding up in the wind a little bit there, so that far end of the ground could prove difficult. Right off at the other end, he just launches the ball in the direction of Aganis, unable to take the mark. Coming through now at ground level, a couple of Blues, but Tilbury, he holds his ground. Gets the handball off to the runner there in Brad Young. They go inside 50, Pullen is thereabouts. Kicked 3 last week to Jono Pullen. Just trying to keep the ball alive. Millhouse involved as well. Launceston just trying to win some territory and surge the ball forward. The North Hobart players put up a bit of a damn wall now. Canny extracts the football. Handballs it over the top to Harper. Tied up against the line. Eventually it rolls over and out for a throw-in. Attacking side of broadcast wing. Almost 17 and a half gone here. Of course, Launceston, they clinched the minor premiership this year with 15 wins from 18 games, percentage of over 200. North Hobart, they won 10 from 18, including a draw as well, percentage of 95. So they relatively comfortably made finals football, but certainly going to this game as being the underdogs. Certainly mixed it with Launceston so far in this contest. Last week, the Blues going down in an absolute thriller to Clarence by 2 points up at Windsor Park, and hence they need to go the long way around if they're to make it through to the D-League Grand Final. Well, North Hobart, they recorded a really strong win at UTAS Stadium last Sunday over North Launceston. Aganis emerges with the football outside of the boot. Campbell holds his ground well. Really good stuff there from Matty Campbell. Blind turn, gets it off. Harry McLeod dances around a couple. He'll now just set the ball up towards half forward, does Harry McLeod. Big fist over the top. Trying to surge the ball forward there is Cowley. Gets it off to a teammate in Price. Saunders tied up against the line. He'll see it over just in front of the North Hobart interchange bench. 2 scoring shots apiece. 2 straight 12 the Blues. North Hobart 1-1-7. Almost 19 gone in the opening term. More spills over the back. Tackle pressure from both teams has been immense so far. You'd expect nothing less in a final. Of course, nothing less in tough wet weather footy as well. Good stuff there from Ferguson. Tied up against the line. I reckon the North Hobart player is going to be pinned. He will. Jono Pullen just holding the man. So the free kick to be taken now by Braden Fellows. Defensive side of the wing. Fellows just sets the ball up. Burling's there, unable to take the mark, but the players at ground level should support the Blues as they try and surge this football forward. Cowley gets it off, finds Saunders. Saunders around the corner, but a great smother there from McLeod. McLeod wins it back. Burling wraps him up. Umpire has a decision to make, and it's going to be umpire's ball. Good work there from both Harry McLeod and Josiah Burling, applying plenty of pressure. Neither ruckman able to get a clear advantage there. Tilbury just tries to extract it out. He does. Gets it off to Millhouse. Millhouse with a hurried kick down the line. Unable to trap the football there was Wood. Go over and out. Rolly Wood started the year senior setup and did a lot of good work down back. Of course, Launceston will be looking to make it a hat-trick of teams in grand finals next week, with the STJFL under-18s also making it. The seniors, of course, also booking their spot. Well, North Hobart, I'll be looking to really ride the momentum of last week for their D-League team. This ball's inside 50 now for Launceston. Opportunity now for the Blues. Tied up against the pocket. Clever kick, but just bouncing the wrong side of the post. Through for a minor score. 2-1-13. They lead North Hobart 1-1-7. Pullen trying to trap the football, immediately met, but great strength there from Jono Pullen to get the kick away, just moving the ball forward, and that's what we're going to see across the course of this game, just trying to win some territory. Good work there from Cowley. Got the footy out to Sam Foley, who just drives the ball inside 50. Maloney's going to be the target. Wearing him like a glove there was Wilmot. Maloney tries to come in and get the second kick off the ground. Millhouse now. Good pressure being applied there from Maloney. Nice little blind turn from Presnell as he kicks it to a dangerous spot inside 50. Coming through. The numbers here should favour the Blues. Clever little tap on. A golden opportunity for them here. Harper, he was scrapping away. So too Jack O'Neill. Desperate stuff from the North Hobart defenders, and Dom White should be rewarded with a free kick. No, taking the legs. Could have gone either way. Umpire had a better view than us, but that was desperate stuff from both outfits, and well, Dom White probably considered himself to be a little bit stiff. Fletcher Harper, he'll now have the set shot from the pocket around the angle outside of the boot, but just missing to the near side. 2-2-14 the Blues. North Hobart 1-1-7. North Hobart, they'll just be hoping to try and hang this in across the dying stages of the opening term and just stay within striking distance. First couple of minutes were dominated by the D's. Launceston have probably had the better of them since then, but the full impact hasn't been felt on the scoreboard. Seeing the ball over the line there, Connor Rytoff. Have another throw in. The calls from the bench, red time, dying stages of his opening term. Umpire's call, free kick going the way of Launceston. Cooper Warren, of course, won the D-League goal kicking last year. Played a game or two for the Devils as well. Season 2022, very talented key position player. Warren sets the ball up, goes inside 50 now for the Blues. Goes through a couple of hands, tied up against the pocket. Liam Canny, can he weave some magic? Retreats back. Good tackle pressure now from North Hobart. Hurried kick out of defensive 50. Clever little tap on. Hilda goes over the top. Is there still time here for North Hobart? They'll need things to go well to try and hit the scoreboard from here. Pullen keep scrapping away. Eventually the ball rolls over and out. Good defensive pressure there from Jonathan Pullen. Try and keep the ball North Hobart's end of the ground. 30 seconds left in this opening term, of course. Flat 25s here in the D-League. Still time, but North Hobart will need it to go perfectly from this contest. Happy to see it over and out there for the Blues. That was Sam Cowley once again. So the likes of Cowley and Foley getting their hands on the football, particularly across the latter half of this opening term. And Canny leading from the front as well. For the throw in. The siren sounds. Entertaining opening quarter here in the Development League preliminary final. Launceston just making the most of their opportunities. 2-2-14 North Hobart. There, 1-1-7. North Hobart probably had control of the first 5 or so minutes of the opening term before Launceston wrestled back some momentum and control and said the ball was locked in their end of the ground for much of that opening quarter. Jet Maloney kicking 2 goals, the competition's leading goal kicker, continuing on from where he left the home and away season, and Connor Downham with the only goal for North Hobart so far. It's going to take a couple of quarters to fully assess the conditions, particularly with the wind and the breeze, but we do know it's going to be a wet weather footy for the majority of the afternoon. We'll take a short break here from commentary for quarter time. Second quarter action coming up next. Welcome back to the preliminary final here in the TSL Development League between Launceston and North Hobart. Second quarter about to get underway. Launceston lead 2-2-14. The North Hobart Demons, they're 1-1-7. Tough, hard finals footy. This rain continues to tumble down here at the Twin Ovals. Let's see what the second quarter has to offer as North Hobart immediately serves the ball inside 50, scrapping away. See there, Brad Tilbury, number 4 for North Hobart, the captain. Plenty of experience behind him. Garnis wins the tap down. Canny immediately wrapped up in the tackle. Really strong bodywork there coming through from Poke. McLeod. Every possession. Just under so much pressure at the moment. This is really tough and hard wet weather footy. Umpire will come in and intervene on this one. Stoppage inside the middle of the ground. If you're just tuning in, Launceston with their 2 goals courtesy of Jet Maloney. On for North Hobart. Connor Downham with the only goal so far. Attempted kick around the corner from Sulzberger, cut off by Foley. Foley goes out wide, the mark's taken. Saunders, they tried to play on though, just got rid of the ball. You can hear the cries of the North Hobart faithful. They thought it was an illegal disposal. Good defensive pressure now from the Launceston forwards. North Hobart as well coming in. Tackle pressure from both sides has been immense. We'll have a stoppage. Umpire throws the ball up. Liam Canny competing in the ruck against Trent Millhouse. Not the most conventional ruck setup. Moving the ball on now. Cowley gets the handball out. North Hobart are treading a little bit of ground to go forward. Poke now just hacks the ball out of defensive 50. Leo Blair is the target, unable to trap the ball cleanly. He'll now scrap away against a couple of Blues, and he may have infringed. Free kick going the way of Launceston. It's Jacob Wheeler. Mark taken. That's a really good mark. Millhouse just kicks for distance. Aganis unable to trap the ball cleanly. Clever little handball backwards there from Berwick, and now North Hobart find themselves in the middle of the ground. Foley comes through as well. North Hobart emerging with the footy. They go inside 50 now. Leo Blair has a couple to beat. Does well in the air. Now it's a ground level. It's anyone's ball. Coming in hard. Low and hard there was a North Hobart player in Riley Wood. Leo Blair did really well in the air to bring that to ground. Really strong campaign from Leo Blair. Finished the year with 19 goals from 13 games. Canny lays the tackle, potentially holding it will be. Free kick going the way of North Hobart. Nathaniel Sulzberger, really exciting young player. Just held a little too long there from Liam Canny. Now Sulzberger, he'll look to draw first blood in the second term. Cut the margin back to 1 point. Slide angle. Kicking from, by the time he's kicking, it'd be 25 metres out from goal. Sulzberger begins his approach straight through the middle. The umpire does a slight shuffle. North Hobart get their second. 2-1-13 the D's. Launceston 2-2-14. And that's what they're going to need to do today, is make the most of their opportunities. And Nathaniel Sulzberger, who's done just that. He joins Connor Downham, goal kicking tally. North Hobart 2-1-13. They trail Launceston 2-2-14. Almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of the preliminary final. Back in the middle. Garnett's competing in the ruck on this occasion. Cowley emerges with the football, kicks it inside 50. Nice defensive stuff there. Really clever little punch from Keeling. Will have a big job to play down back all afternoon. Will Austin Keeling. Umpire will take this ball right on the paint of 50. Good tap down. Hurried kick away was straight into the teammate, and as a result, we'll have another stoppage, almost the exact same spot. Umpires certainly earning their wage this afternoon. Stoppage after stoppage for the most part. Aganis wins the tap down, waiting for a runner. With Hobart coming in to apply some pressure, potentially falling on the football, just losing his footing. Cries of holding the ball from the Launceston faithful, but the umpire will take the footy once again. Caleb Bertry. Ganis wins it down. Couple of Blues involved in that tackle. Also involved Jack Wilmot. Ganis wins it down on the second tap. Opportunity here for the Launceston Smalls, but I think we'll have another stoppage. Just a rugby scrum. Launceston, the war of attrition, just gaining a couple of metres at a time. North Hobart defence not letting up easily. Ganis takes it out himself, tries to get his kick away, unable to get it away cleanly, but this is a golden opportunity now for the Launceston Smalls. If they can just trap the football, North Hobart defenders are working overtime. Eventually that ball will see itself over and out. Dom White laying the tackle. Again, a few metres gained from Launceston, but North Hobart's defence is holding up pretty well. How do they defend this stoppage? Numbers everywhere for both teams. Clever tap on. Pullen just applied enough pressure on the Launceston player, and now North Hobart might be out if they can get this cleanly. Blair off to White. Dodges one tackle. His ball only goes as far as Canny, who's rocketed over the boundary line. It might be a high tackle, it will be. So Liam Canny tries to play on, may have run himself in a bit of trouble, and it's going to be a 50-metre penalty. So the other North Hobart player was in the protected area. Canny was pretty cunning in what he did. It was clever stuff from Liam Canny. He kicks it inside 50 to a dangerous spot now. Opportunity for them, hurried kick. And a little too hurried on that occasion for Matthew Saunders, through for a minor score. So Liam Canny, the skipper, has had plenty of the football early on, just showing his footy smarts there too. McLeod takes the ball in the back pocket. Now looks to move the ball on, does McLeod. Spearing ball. Bar of soap there, but Foley did well to trap the football. Going in low and hard was Bingham, met by Aganis. There's a little bit going on off the ball as well between Foley and Tilbury. And a couple of other players coming in to intervene, including Kai Chilcott. Meanwhile in play, Canny just takes the ball out of the ruck himself. Players need to switch on here because the ball's now inside 50 for the Blues. Kick towards the pocket. Maloney traps the ball, wrapped up in a decisive tackle. Amazing pressure from both teams, and he's going to be pinned. So it's a hot football at the moment. Jack Wilmot just a little overzealous with his tackle. Maloney will take the free kick. There's a fair bit of feeling in this game. Just penalised for the sling tackle. The pressure was terrific, but the execution perhaps a little sloppy. And now Jet Maloney will look to kick his third, and the Blues' third of the game. The sharpshooter from Windsor Park. Jet Maloney kicks for goal, and it's through. Launceston get their third. Maloney has three, and there's a fair bit of spice in this game. North Hobart, they give up their first goal of the quarter. 3-3-21 Launceston. North Hobart 2-1-13. So you can see Brad Tilbury in the middle of the ground just getting his team to regroup. A little bit of ill discipline in recent moments. Cauldron of a preliminary final. It's going to be a team that can hold their nerve, be successful. You can see here, ruck set up for them now. They've got Cooper Warren competing in the ruck, McCormack competing as a tall on baller. Shows the versatility of Tiana McCormack. Warren wins the tap. Shark though by the North Hobart player who's just trying to surge the football forward. That player was Sulzberger. Leo Blair wraps up his opponent. So he has a fair bit of feeling in this game. Good tackle pressure being applied from both teams. There's so much on the line. A spot in next week's grand final is up for grabs. So far this game has really been a war of attrition. Potentially over the shoulder. Free kick going the way of McCormack. McCormack massages the ball towards half forward. Mark not taken. Kick around the corner from O'Neill. High up and under. Millhouse has to get rid of the football quickly. He does. Kicks it out in the direction of Blair. Blair takes the mark. Hard to miss today, Leo Blair, with the blonde locks as he launches the ball inside 50 now for North Hobart. Mark not taken. Brings the players in at ground level. An intercept mark game for both defensive units is going to be really difficult today. Foley hands the ball back to the umpire. Kick away from the North Hobart goal face. Just trying to surge the football forward. Foley just got his kick away. High up and under. Punch over the top. Good effort there from Wiggins. Lunson, I should say. Kyle Lunson. Another throw in just in front of us here. Broadcast position at the Twin Ovals. 11 minutes gone. 3-3-21 the Blues. North Hobart 2-1-13. Neutral territory, relatively neutral territory of the Twin Ovals. It's the venue for today. Clever tackle. Did well not to take him high there. To Zach Barrow. That if he went with a conventional tackle, it was going to be straight over the shoulder of Sam Cowley. Cowley just overruns the football slightly. Foley involved, so too Brad Tilbury. North Hobart just trying to extract the ball out. Millhouse somehow got boot to ball. Ball bounces back out of defensive 50. Now a hurried kick around the corner from Brad Young. Sets it up. Dangerous spot. Brings in the runners at ground level. Coming through. Barrow keeps his feet. Launceston trying to move this ball on. Tilbury applying some great pressure. The ball's still alive here for the North Hobart forwards if they can just take clean possession. Clever start from the Blues though, just surging the ball forward by just tapping it on. Dom White eventually does take possession, just gets rid of the football. Still just hovering outside 50 now are the D's. That one will be out of bounds on the full. So now Dom White has an opportunity to set things up for North Hobart. Conventional big kick into a pack mark just won't be on today. Not great purchase on the kick. He was trying the cute one to Hilda. Now lays the tackle, Dom White, trying to make up for his work. Kick down the line. Still the ball just working within a phone booth at the moment. Neither side able to win clean possession. And Matt Campbell, he lays the tackle and sees it over the try line for a throw-in. Just in front of the Kingborough Club Rooms. Of course, the Tigers gearing up for big TSL Senior preliminary final this afternoon against Clarence. That one getting underway from 2:30. Ball's one down. Foley. Met heavily by 28, Bradley Young of the North Hobart Footy Club. Ball goes over and out. Of course, this game probably brought to you by DALY Potato Co. Cripps, sponsors of the TSL. Ball's thrown in. Tap over the top. Bingham. Does well, gets back to his feet. Ball gets out to Dom White. White kicks it to a dangerous spot. Hilda's there. Launceston defence, needing to battle manfully at the moment. Brodie Wiggins raid in the tackle. Hilda there as well. The umpire will take that footy. So now North Hobart, they've been locking this ball inside their attacking half of the ground. They need to capitalise. Tilbury, I should say. Brad Tilbury kicks it to a dangerous spot. Yates is there. So too is that man. The kick dribbling towards goal. Defensive pressure was being applied, but enough pressure was there for Rights Off to see that through. So 3-3-21 plays 2-2-14. Launceston just being hemmed into their defensive end of the ground at the moment. Right Off kicks it to the near side of the ground. Leo Blair takes it on the second grab. Now kicks it inside 50. Mark taken. Good grab there from Zach Barrow, who quickly goes centrally. Good kick from Zach Barrow. Spotted the option and Josh Bingham takes the mark. Haven't seen too many Shane marks throughout this game. It's just been so wet and frenetic. Good stuff there from Barrow. Good kick initially from Leo Blair to find Barrow. And Barrow did the team thing. Goes more centrally and finds Josh Bingham. So Bingham looking to cut the margin back to 1 point. Crosses the paint of 50. Kicks on the way for Bingham. right to the goal line. He likes it straight away. North Hobart get their third. The margin's back to a point. And this game is well and truly up for grabs. Good stuff from North Hobart, 3-2-20. Launceston, 3-3-21. Good game of footy unfolding here. Trying conditions. Two teams throwing everything at it. Garnis in the middle of the ground, gets the kick out. Dom White should be first to the football. He is, then quickly gets the kick away. Foley sits underneath it and takes a good mark. Absolute star of this competition is Sam Foley. Done some really good work at senior level this year too. Loses his footing on that occasion. I put the mocker on him, but still has the strength and the intelligence to move his way out of that sticky situation. Excellent stuff from Foley. Gets it out to right off. It goes to Canny. Really short kick. The umpire says it was 15. There's Foley winning the Rodney Eade medal as the Development League's best and fairest player in season 2022. Back of the pack, handball goes. Chance now for Launceston. The kick goes inside 50 from Price. Scrapping away now go the North Hobart defenders. Hack kick out to the other side of the ground. Genuine one-on-one to win. First to the football will be Chilcott. Keeps his feet while he needed to. Ball goes back to McCormack. McCormack with a clever little handball and just trying to bustle his way through there. It's Chilcott again. Kick goes to a spot just outside the attacking end for Launceston. Canny around the corner. Canny just misses to the left-hand side. Just went over the head of Jet Maloney. That was through for a minor score. So 3-4-22. Plays 3-2-20. Launceston player looks to be down behind play. We'll keep an eye on that. Now North Hobart, they're going to go off to the races. The kick goes forward there from Josh Berwick inside 50. Won't quite sit for Yates. Unable to trap it. He'll be out of bounds for a throw-in. Matthew Yates, fifth in the competition for goals scored this year. 22 goals from 13 outings. 4 of the competition's top 5 are playing this afternoon when it comes to goal kicking. Maloney with 40 prior to today. Cooper Warren with 35. Aidan O'Connor with 25. He's not out there. And also Matthew Yates. Moving away there is Sulzberger around the corner. Nathaniel Sulzberger, take a bow. The youngster comes to the party and North Hobart hit the front. 4-2-26. They lead Launceston 3-4-22. This certainly does appear to be the scoring end of the ground this afternoon, and that's great composure there from Nathaniel Sulzberger. He gets his second. Took it upon himself around the corner. That's a difficult kick. He made no mistake, and North Hobart, well, they've now kicked 3 goals to 1 at this quarter. They take a 4-point advantage at the 18-minute mark of the second term. Gannis. Kick out wide and Poke. This is where he goes to work. Finn Poke cuts back inboard. Scrappy kick. Mark not taken there from the Launceston defender in Saunders. Millhouse just gets a kick away. Grabbing the football there was Berwick, and now North Hobart will go inside 50 again. One-on-one to win. Pullen tries to take the football. Yates sniffing about there as well. Pullen huddles it back to Yates. Yates up against the pocket. Hurried kick. It'll be a throw-in. Looking really dangerous at the moment, the North Hobart forwards. Pullen and Yates just putting themselves in good positions. You see Jonty Barwick just on the start on the broadcast side of this stoppage, now running around the back. Is a dangerous proposition as well. Attempt to kick away there from Saunders. Millhouse wins the footy. Millhouse kicks it to the top of the square. Blair's there. Nice punch over the top there. That'll be out of bounds. Good defensive effort there from Lunson. 19.5 gone in the second. 4 points the difference. Spot in the grand final on the line for these two outfits. Umpire throws the ball back into play. Ball's tapped down. Sulzberger funnels a handball out. Chance here for North Hobart again. A nice tackle laid there from O'Neill. Just wins the ball back for Launceston. Kick out of defensive 50 from Cowley. Jacob Wheeler was thereabouts. So too Ryan Shipp, and he'll see it over and out. Now the throw in. You can hear the cheers of the North Hobart faithful saying that should have been a free kick. The umpire disagrees. The throw in. High up and under kick. Mark not quite taken on the second effort there from Berwick. Opens the door now for Launceston. Canny massages a kick towards half forward. Harry McLeod. Terrific young player McLeod. Took the mark and moves the ball on quickly. Just goes over the head of the intended target in Sulzberger, and it's going to just pitch in the field of play. Josiah Burling cuts it back in ball, but only as far as Dom White. Couple of intercept marks for Dom White so far this game. Goes really short and finds Harry McLeod. McLeod now moves the ball inside 50 for North Hobart. It's going to be a tough ball to mark. No one able to do so. Barwick, he's there. Scrapping away. So too John O'Pullen. So too Riley Wood. Umpire will have to come in and intervene. McCormack up against Wilson. Cowley, who's had plenty of the football, gets the kick away, and that's a really good mark there from Warren. Cooper Warren kicks down the line. A player loses his footing. Tilbury's going to claim the mark. The umpire says play on, but it might work out for North Hobart. Kick around the corner. Underneath it, unable to take the grab was Wilson. But the numbers here favour the D. Sulzberger kicks it inside 50, looking for Matthew Yates. Good defensive pressure there from Braden Fellows. Had the composure, knew exactly what he was doing. Punches the ball over and out for a throw-in. Sulzberger really impressive. 2 goals so far. Just looks so assured with ball in hand. Ball to be thrown in. Ball tapped down from Fellows. It's going to come back inside 50 here through North Hobart. Desperate stuff going through there. It was awesome stuff from Elston Keeling. Unable to quite capitalise on it at the end were the Ds. And now Ryan Shipp dribbles the ball down the line. The umpire's going to have to make a call here, I reckon. Harry McLeod might have saved him. He swoops in and grabs the football. The ball up just inside the field of play. Attacking side of the wing for Launceston. Tilbury seen over the line by Canny. Warren and Wilson to go head-to-head. Two ruckmen engage with one another. Burling got the handball out. Canny met by a couple of Ds. The umpire lets him play on for a while, but he'll be pinned holding the footy. Waves of pressure being applied here from North Hobart, and Dom White, he'll be rewarded with the free kick. White goes out to the runner in McLeod. McLeod tries to get his kick away. Great smother from Liam Canny. He's never out of the contest for long. Josiah Burling, he comes in, but he thrown over the boundary line. He'll be given a free kick for his efforts. Josh Burling. Wheels and goes. Sets it up towards half forward. Flying high. Player coming over the top there from Keeling. Gets the fist away, and North Hobart might be off to the races. Quick kick. Clever kick. Goes towards half forward. Numbers should favour Launceston. Handball from Fellows to Burling. Kick down the line. Handball goes back towards Canny. Sulzberger tries to get the kick off the ground. Umpire lets us roll on for a little while, but eventually decides to take it. 4 points the difference in favour of North Hobart. 4-2-26, lead Launceston 3-4-22. TSL Development League preliminary final this afternoon at the Twin Ovals. Spot next week's decider against Clarence is on the line. Burling, high up and under kick. You can just see the way the wind took that as well. Pullen drives the ball inside 50. Yates is at the back of the pack. Yates used his body well. Can he finish the job, Matthew Yates? He won't. Still alive in play, though. Eventually it's seen over and out. Hilda was there. Ball just wouldn't quite sit for Matthew Yates on that occasion. The siren sounds on an entertaining second quarter of football here at the Twin Ovals. Half-time, Launceston 3-4-22. They trail North Hobart 4-26. So a 4-point margin in favour of the Demons, who go into this game as underdogs, but do have a lot of good quality players who have a fair bit of senior footy and a Devils experience behind them. They've certainly been up to the contest so far. This end of the ground does look to be the scoring end, so Launceston will no doubt look to reinsert themselves on the scoreboard across the course of the third quarter. But at half-time, it's a 4-point margin in favour of North Hobart. Nathaniel Sulzberger with 2 goals for them. Josh Hilda and Connor Downham with singles, while Jet Maloney, he has Launceston's 3 goals of this game so far. You are tuned into the TSL Development League preliminary final between Launceston and North Hobart. The Demons lead it by 4 points at the main break. We'll take a break for half-time. Second half action coming up next.
Second half. Play in front, play in front. Hit over the fucking ball. First goal, first goal, first goal. Let's go. Play it in, good ball, lads. Come on, we got one more. We got one more game to make an appearance in, boys. Don't cut ourselves short. Don't cut ourselves short. Let's lift, guys. Let's lift. Work harder for longer. Hand on. We love a half. We love a half. Love it, Coop. Yes, Coop. We need that. Come on, boy. Take the stairs. Right now. Take the stairs. Right now. Want it. Here we go! Show some heart! Let's see it possible! Here we go! Boys! Crisscross handball. Inside, inside. Stick it. Yes. One over the back. Go, boys.
Welcome back to the Twin Ovals, the second half of this fascinating TSL Development League preliminary final about to get underway. The North Hobart Demons, they lead this one by 4 points. It's been an absolute cracker so far. Wet weather footy at its absolute finest. Finals footy at its finest. Tough, hard stuff from both of these outfits. And this second half promises to be an absolute cracker. A spot in the grand final is up for grabs for the winner today. While for the loser, it will be curtains on season 2022. North Hobart trying to move the ball out of the middle of the ground. Campbell met heavily by Canny and Foley. Meeting the sandwich, and we'll have a stoppage inside the centre square. Just tuning in at quarter time, it was the Blues leading by 7 points. But across the course of the second quarter, the Blues kicked 1 goal, while Hobart piled on 3. 2 of them courtesy of Nathaniel Sulzberger. Now they find themselves slightly in front. This end of the ground does appear to be the scoring end, so we'll see how Launceston go, see if they can fully capitalise on that potential advantage. Barrow juggles the mark, takes it on the outer side of the ground. Barrow drives the ball down the line, but straight down the throat of a man in blue. That is Kai Lunson. Doing some good things down back. Lunson hoists the ball down the line, get caught in the breeze. That will be out of bounds on the full. So kick to kick between the couple down that end of the ground at the moment. Mark taken there by Barrow. Tries to dance his way around the mark. Does Barrow, very tight up against the line, but just in the field of play. Mark's been taken. This is Berwick. Berwick moves it on, kicks it towards 50. There's going to be an umpire's whistle. Free kick going away. It will be going the way of the Blues. Just infringing was Josh Hilda. So with ball in hand, Eli O'Sine. O'Sine moves the ball on. A bit of a floater. Might work out well here for North Hobart. Campbell somehow got the handball out. Met heavily in the tackle, but just getting the ball away was Bingham. Opportunity here for North Hobart. Tilbury continues to battle away. The warrior that he is, Brad Tilbury, just gets the handball out. Foley met in the Dom White tackle. Great pressure being applied here from the D's. Flying shot on goal. It's going to stay in the field of play, but in the end, just falcons the Launceston player. And Kai Chilcott out of bounds. So frenetic start to this quarter, much like we saw over the course of quarters 1 and 2. Terrific pressure being applied there from Dom White and Brad Tilbury. Tilbury just going through like a tractor, trying to extract the football. Ball's thrown in. Yates with the tap down, gets it to that man Tilbury. Met in the Sam Foley tackle, absorbs the pressure. The umpire will take it once again. Ball goes up. Yates taps it down. Leo Blair's there. Matthew Yates takes it again. He's met in a heavy tackle. You can see there Brad Tilbury just saying to create a bit of space around this contest there. All around this stoppage at the moment. Aganis against Yates. Continuing to scrap away at ground level of both teams. Brad Tilbury once again involved. We'll have another stoppage. Tap down, right off, met by a couple of Demons and rinse and repeat. Aganis. Right off, you can see the pressure around this football at the moment. Every possession is just being put under so much heat. Either side able to break away cleanly. Tap down, Launceston just trying to surge this ball out of defensive 50, but the North Hobart small forwards just won't let up. Terrific pressure. Ball up just outside attacking 50 for North Hobart. Goes up. Tilbury met in the Burling tackle. Paddles it along the ground. Right off tackled. Great pressure once again. Garnis uses his strength, taps it down, but it might be a free kick against Tony Garnis. It will be. Chance here for North Hobart. We had 4 or 5 stoppages in quick succession, and now Bradley Young, he's got the ball just outside attacking 50. A couple of Launceston players just needed to be careful while encroaching in the protected area. Young is going to take his absolute best, kicking into a bit of a breeze with a wet footy. He takes his full allotment of time. Bradley Young gets to 50. Kick is on the way. It's going to hook with the breeze and just stay in the field of play by the looks of it. Then it's punched over. Launceston probably would have preferred it to punch through for a minor score. Instead, punched over and out for a throw-in. Right forward pocket. North Hobart wanting to capitalise from this early territory win. Yates tries to take it himself, eventually traps the football. Matthew Yates gets the handball out, but running through is the Eid medalist in Sam Foley. What a star, gets it back from Aganis and now kicks it down the line. Can't quite get the ball over the top. It's going to come back with interest here for North Hobart. Brad Young sets the ball up, sees something he likes, but it's a 1-on-3. The Launceston players win out through sheer numbers. Burling, his kick was smothered, but he recovered well. Josiah Burling kicks it towards half forward. Barwick met by a couple of Blues. Clever little handball out in the direction of a teammate. Still trying to surge the football forward. Here go Launceston in the direction of Maloney. He's got Wilmot to beat. Jet Maloney, he's kicked all of Launceston's goals so far in this contest, keeping the ball out in front of himself. The reinforcements come from Dom White. Maloney's done a pretty good job there, I reckon. Eventually had 2 to beat, and he's been able to earn the free kick he has. So Dom White pinned for deliberate out of bounds. Now Jet Maloney, who's kicked all of Launceston's goals so far, looking for his 4th, the Blues' 4th, to return the lead to Launceston. Jet Maloney. Kick is on the way. Jet Maloney right to the line, punch through for a minor score. Good defensive stuff there from the North Hobart Demons. So 3-5-23. Despite that ball living in North Hobart's end of the ground for the last few minutes, the Blues get the first score of the quarter. 3-5-23. North Hobart 4-2-26. 7 and change gone in the third as Millhouse brings out a defensive 50 for North Hobart. Out in front, mark not taken there by Young. Tap on. Umpire will take this footy. A couple of interchanges taking place while the ball is on this side of the ground. Garnis v Young. So a number of players for both teams roll through the ruck over the course of this contest so far. Garnis wins it down straight to Millhouse. Millhouse with a hurried kick. Yates with a clever little tap on. Hilda does well, strips the football from Launceston. Halves the stoppage, and we'll have a throw-in. Attacking side of the wing for the North Hobart Demons. Holding the football is the call. Cries of 50 there from a couple of the North Hobart players, but the umpire won't allow that. James Wilson with ball in hand. Wilson straight into the man on the mark. Millhouse. Scrappy kick inside 50. Really well gathered. Opportunity here for North Hobart. Kick from Lockie Payne. Sets it up for Dom White. Bravely running back with the flight. Unable to take the mark. Hilda comes in. Swoops on the footy. Doesn't complete the transaction. Matthew Yates wrapped up in the tackle. And we'll have a stoppage. Neither player able to get any possession, but the ball just ping-ponging around at the moment between different players. Ping-pong, pinball, take your pick, and we'll have another stoppage just outside, attacking 50. Good tackle laid. Great pressure being applied here. Handball out into space. Sam Foley wins it, but there's been an umpire's whistle Foley and White still going head to head. This is going to be a free kick going the way of Launceston. So taking the football will be Fletcher Harper. Harper sees a runner there in Launceston. Launceston now met by a couple of Ds. That's going to be holding the footy. Just got rid of the football, says the umpire. Great pressure from the North Hobart players. Canny, meanwhile, takes the mark on the outer side. Cuts back inboard, kicks it towards 50. Back of the pack, Wilmot can't trap the footy. Chance here for McCormack, just overruns it. Maloney with a clever kick. It's still surging towards the goal line for Jet Maloney. McCormack! Through the legs, just touched. Frenetic stuff, 3-6-24. Margins capped back to 2 points. Interesting to note, when these sides last met, it was round 21, and it was a scintillating performance from the Launceston Football Club. 104-point margin right here when it matters in the preliminary final. This game is on the line. Terrific recovery from the Demons from a couple of weeks ago. Well and truly in this contest. Finn Polk takes the mark at half back. Polk lowers his eyes, goes in the direction of Blair, who probably wasn't in the ideal position, but was really clever to get himself in front. Takes the mark in front of Wrightoff. Leo Blair, talented player. Kicks the ball towards half forward, over the top. Launceston took a good mark. He's been good today as Kai. Goes short to his captain in Canny. Canny's going to go all the way back as they look to reload. Good switch here from the Blues. Kai Chilcott moves the ball on, tied up against the line. Mark taken by Fletcher Harper. It's a little bit of sunshine coming over the Twin Ovals now as they move the ball on. Chilcott continues his run, launches it inside 50. McCormack can't quite take the mark. Clever handball, opens the door for Jet Maloney. Jet by name, Jet by nature. He gets his fourth, and Launceston, they get their reward. 4-6-30. They lead North Hobart 4-26. 4 points of difference. As Launceston, they regain the lead. Back in the middle, Foley, Canny, gets it back. Now a chance for Cowley to drive the ball inside 50. McCormack, unable to trap the football. Wilmot handballs it out. Still not out of trouble yet. Are the D's tied up against the pocket. Wrapped up in the tackle with Ship. Well, Barwick will be content to see it over the line. So, halfway through this third quarter, Launceston have owned territory for the last couple of minutes, able to capitalise with a goal. North Hobart yet to score in this quarter. Well, Launceston have kicked 1 goal 2. Barwick met in the tackle. It's going to be a legal disposal. Cries of advantage, but umpire will bring the ball back. So the ball now will go back to Ryan Ship. It was a really good tackle from Ship. Here is an opportunity to take the margin out to 10 points. Young Ryan Ship. Ship makes his way towards goal. Tugs it to the near side. It's a miss. Line of score, 4-7-31. Leads North Hobart 4-2-26. Burling. Bullied over the line there by Sulzberger. Ball to be thrown back into play. Neither ruckman able to get a hand to it. Foley met in the tackle by Young. Aganis now scrapping away at ground level. Good work from Tony Aganis. Just kept the ball moving forward. Dom White takes the footy. He was very happy to see that over the line was Dom White. Did just that. Throw in just in front of our position here. 15 gone in the third quarter. 5 points the difference. A preliminary final blockbuster here between Launceston and North Hobart. A grand final spot on the line. These two teams throwing everything at it. Tackle laid by Price. And we'll have another stoppage. Price tries to move the football on. A couple of Demons wrap him up in the tackle. We'll have another stoppage. Burling tries to surge the ball forward. It's Josiah Burling. Reinforcements come in. We'll have another stoppage, but actually this will be a free kick going the way of Millhouse, just impeded upon. So North Hobart with a chance to just settle things down for a moment. Bring the ball out of defensive 50. Millhouse goes the conservative route down the line. Aganis did well to get his body across to the contest. Good tackle laid there by Liam Canny. Just halts things for North Hobart. We'll have another stoppage. Young taps it down. These two teams continue to scrap away. Either side giving an inch at the moment. Price, up and under kick. Foley got the volleyball spike away. Chance here for Launceston. They hack the ball inside 50. Pack forms, flying high, almost taking the grab, but unable to do so. I think it might have been Warren. Tied up against the line, Ryan Shipp kicks it to a dangerous spot. Maloney tracking back, and very content to see it over the line there was Michael Bidgood. And he'll now bring the ball back into play. That's a minor score. 4-8-32. Plays North Hobart 4-2-26. This quarter now is 1 goal for Launceston. North Hobart yet to score, so potentially let off the hook on a couple of occasions of the Ds, but they're hanging in there at the moment. One straight kick the difference. With 17 and a half gone in this third quarter. Set for what promises to be a grandstand finish. Over the top, athletic stuff from Brad Young. Gets it down to Tilbury, who's met immediately by Liam Canny and his partner in crime, Lockie Presnell. Young v Aganis. Aganis wins it down. In the path of Foley, who then turns into tackler. Aganis decisively down, but only as far as Millhouse. McCormack. Tilbury. Back to McCormack. Wrapped up again. Tackle numbers will be through the roof in this game. Price met in the tackle. Umpire lets it roll. Come and intervene once again. So we had 6 stoppages in a row, and the ball has probably moved laterally 5 metres. This is a war of attrition between these two teams at the moment. Aganis wins it down. Umpire says free kick, high contact, going the way of the Blues. So it's going to be a who could bring the ball out of this rolling scrum, and Launceston will do so via the skipper Liam Canny. As tough as they come. Sees the runner, Gets it off to Burling. Josiah Burling towards goal. Always looks to be missing the big six, and through hands. That one will go over and out for a throw in. So that's at least a circuit breaker from the rolling scrum that was happening across half forward. For a North Hobart supporter or a North Hobart player, still a little bit nervous about where this ball's sitting. Right forward pocket. Guys like Maloney sniffing about. One's punched straight back over. We'll have another stoppage in the exact same position. Just under 5 minutes to go in this third quarter. 6 points the difference in favour of the Blues. Throw in. A couple of players overrun it. Tilbury takes it upon himself. Scrubs will be kick outside defensive 50, tied up against the line and just in front of a couple of the Clarence players and assistant coaching staff. That one goes over and out. See Trent Hope there, assistant coach, and Colin Garland, of course, who won the Hudson medal as a TSL's leading goal kicker. Wilson kicks it straight to the man of the mark, Liam Canny. A stoppage on that outer side. Canny just does the little things so well. Throw in. Burling gets it off. Clever little gather there from Presnell. Gets it off in the direction of Canny, who's met by a couple of Ds. It's going to be high contact against Trent Millhouse. Canny's had plenty of the footy. Just waiting for a player to actually pick up the football for him. North Hobart players making life a little bit difficult. Canny drives it inside 50, sitting underneath it and taking the mark was Harry McLeod. And looks like it's going to be a free kick against McLeod. Not quite sure I saw what that was for, but you can see the displeasure from him and from his North Hobart teammates. Jet Maloney, he'll take the free kick. Already has 4 goals to his name, Jet Maloney. He's looking to extend this margin out to 2 straight kicks. Difficult angle, Jet Maloney. Looking for his 5th and Launceston's 5th. Begins his approach. Maloney, kick is on the way. Misses it to the near side, through for a minor score. So they've certainly missed some opportunities here, have the Launceston Blues. 4-9-33, North Hobart 4-2-26. Across this quarter alone, it's now 1 goal 5 Launceston. North Hobart yet to score. North Hobart defence is holding up really well under pressure. Launceston also just missing the lines a couple of times. Dying stages of this third term. All set for what should be a fascinating final quarter. Aganis wins it down. Harry McLeod unable to trap the football cleanly, and he'll see it roll over and out. Really exciting young player is Harry McLeod. Shown plenty in his brief start to his senior TSL career and also across the course of the under-16 Devils program too. Real excitement machine. Foley. McLeod trying to trap the ball. Coming in the other way was Downham. Just got his kick away. Clever little punch there from Matthew Yates. Just had the extension of the levers, and now it's an opportunity for North Hobart. This would be a goal against the run of play if they can somehow make this work. Finn Polk tied up. Kicking towards goal. Finn Polk misses. North Hobart with their first score of the quarter. 4-3-27. Launceston 4-9-33. Lunson drives the ball out of defence. Foley had to sit. Foley takes the mark. Outstanding work from Samuel Foley. We'll play the percentages from here, I dare say. Goes short. Finds the option. That man there is Matthew Saunders, who started the game so well. Lunson. Back to Saunders, who's met in the McLeod tackle. Opens the door here. Dying stages of the quarter. Bingham thinks his way through. Lowers his eyes and doesn't hit the target. Mark taken. It's Kai Chilcott. Less than 30 seconds left in this one now. Chilcott drives the ball down the line. Is there still time for North Hobart? Bingham over the top, finds Downham. Downham with a hurried kick right against the line here. Coming here is Hilda. Met in the tackle. I reckon that will be close to all she wrote for the third quarter here at the Twin Ovals. It's all set for a cracking final term. There it is, the siren goes. 6 points the difference, and a spot in the 2022 TSL Development League Grand Final is still well and truly on the line. 4-9-33 the Launceston Football Club, while North Hobart they're 4-3-27. 1 goal 5 that quarter for Launceston, 1 goal 1 behind I should say for North Hobart. 6 points the difference. This game well and truly up for grabs, and a spot in the grand final also up for grabs for the winner. We'll see everything thrown out there in this final term. We'll quickly run through the goal kickers and then take a short break from commentary. Jet Maloney, well, he has all 4 goals so far for Launceston, including a special in that third term, while for North Hobart still remains with 2. One Nathaniel Sulzberger, 1 to Connor Downham, and also 1 to Joshua Hilda. So 6 points of difference at the final change. Don't go anywhere. This is going to go down to the wire. Final quarter of the 2022 Development League preliminary final coming up next. Welcome back to the Twin Ovals. 1 quarter to go, and this game is on the line. A grand final spot is on the line for the Launceston and North Hobart football clubs. This is the TSL Development League preliminary final. 1 straight kick is in it. Launceston leading at the moment 4-9-33. North Hobart, they're 4-3-27. This is a cracking game of football, and I think we'll be set for a finish befitting of the occasion. Umpire raises the ball aloft to get things underway for quarter number 4. Which team will play on in season 2022? Only time will tell. North Hobart and Launceston. Cracking game of football to this point. Let's see what this final quarter brings. North Hobart have the ball inside 50. Barrow does well. Funnels it on. Tilbury tries to get the handball off in the direction of McLeod. Just misses the target. Sitting underneath it and taking the mark now is Young. Doesn't get much purchase on his kick, and the mark's taken. That's Jacob Wheeler, who opts to go back to Josiah Burling. Burling just overkicks that football. Campbell goes short to McLeod, who spills the mark. The umpire says play on. Runs himself in a bit of trouble. Harry McLeod just gets his handball away. Launceston swoop on the loose footy. Kick inside 50 to a dangerous spot. Maloney's at the back of the pack, so too Ship, but he just drops the football at the crucial stage. Maloney's still sniffing about. Desperate stuff from the North Hobart defenders. That will probably be holding the ball. It will be. No. Holding the man. So Jet Maloney is rewarded for the free kick. It was a tough decision. Umpire in a better position. Back the umpire's judgment. North Hobart players certainly weren't happy. And now Jet Maloney will look to kick his 5th goal and Launceston's 5th goal. Kick is on the way, straight through the middle. Lets the North Hobart players know about it as well. It is Jet Maloney, the perfect start to the quarter for the Launceston Blues. Maloney gets his 5th. And Launceston, they lead this game by 2 straight kicks. 5-9-39 to 4-3-27. How do North Hobart respond? They'll need to keep their cool here. McGuinness tracking the ball out. McLeod gets the football. Umpire's call. It's going to be a free kick. Going the way of the Blues. Connell McCormack drives it inside 50. Maloney flies. That should be an unrealistic attempt. It will be. Mark Tate anyway. White. Mark's taken here. Ball in the hands of Lockie Presnell. Done some good things today. It's on his best kick though. Now North Hobart have it across half back. Kick goes back inboard to McLeod. McLeod dishes the handball off to Matt Campbell. Campbell goes short. It's a good kick. Finds Bidgood. Experienced campaigner is Michael Bidgood. He beckons for a runner. Eventually the runner comes. Handball goes out wide. Finn Poke pops the ball inside 50. Yates at the back of the pack. Over the top. The Launceston defenders do the right thing. Over and out for a throw in. Ball back into play. Hobart players will just be wanting to trap this ball in this half of the ground, much like Launceston did for large portions of the third term. Pullen flew high, and it's going to be a free kick against Jonathan Pullen. Going the way of Braden Fellows. Fellows goes short, risky kick, it just pays off. Mark taken by Lunson. All's well that ends well. Lunson down the line. Wilson just got a hand to it. And taking it over the line there for Launceston is Jacob Wheeler. Absorbing contest this. Trying to bustle through. Price goes in as well. Umpire lets it roll on. Burling almost got a kick out in time. The umpire already blowing the whistle. Ball goes up. Aganis. Tilbury wrapped up in the tackle. Umpire says holding the footy. Liam Canny's going to be rewarded. Two captains going head to head, and Canny wins out on that occasion. Nice work on the mark there from Aganis. Just to lay a bit of room, and McCormack takes the mark, told to play on. Dishes the handball off to his namesake in Connell McCormack. The brothers combine inside 50. Chance here for Launceston. Flying shot on goal, and it's through. Sam Cowley. He kicks his first. He's the first player outside of Jet Maloney to kick a goal for the Blues today. Makes no mistake, and that makes things difficult for North Hobart. 6-9-45. They lead the D's 4-3-27. Really good kick, and all started with Liam Canny earning that free kick on the wing. And the McCormack's linking up as well. Nice finish from Cowley, who's been one of the better performers so far for Launceston this afternoon. We come back to the middle. The D's in desperate need of a response. Haven't been too many goals kicked at that end of the ground. Launceston have manufactured two. Space of a minute or so as the conditions dry out a little bit here at the Twin Ovals. Kick goes inside 50 once again for Launceston. Handball out in the direction of Sam Foley. Around the corner, Sam Foley just sneaks through for a minor score. A little too much hook on the kick. 6-10-46 leads North Hobart 4-3-27. Time will quickly become the enemy for North Hobart. Bidgood has ball in hand. Goes wide. Mark taken by Payne. Payne down the line, the direction of Young, who did keep his feet, then lost it at the crucial moment. Still able to gather the football though. It was Young. Canny met by a couple of demons. Umpire says, umpire's ball. Hilda tries to trap the footy, tucks it under the arm and goes for a run. Hilda, inside 50, Bingham I should say, kicks it to a dangerous spot, taking the mark though. Comfortably in the end was Braden Fellows. Famous footballing name in Northern Tasmania, Fellows. This is Braden, brings it out of defence. Bidgood just got a fist to it. Final bounce over and out. Of course, at 2:30 today, big game between Kingborough and Clarence in the TSL Seniors preliminary final. Be available to stream live and free on afl.com.au and the AFL Live official app. Still a bit of time to play out in this one though. There may be a few twists and turns yet. Foley just over around the football. Bidgood tried to get the handball out in the direction of McLeod. Tied up against the line. Launceston on a tightrope. Burling tucks the ball under the arm, evades one tackle. Josiah Burling breaks the lines and kicks it towards half forward. That ball bounces inside 50. Nervous moments now for the North Hobart defence. Ship and Maloney applying the pressure, and eventually Ship will see it over and out. O'Neill and Campbell to battle in the ruck on this occasion. Campbell had the back position. Bingham to White. Just gets caught in the breeze a little bit with that kick. That's a really good mark over the top from Sam Cowley. He's been one of the best today. That's an expert mark. Lowers the eyes, cutting it across though, taking the mark. He's had a good couple of minutes there as Bingham. Bingham straight down the guts. Had to get over the top of the player, it did, and now there's an opportunity. Downham gets it off to the runner. This is Berwick. Berwick goes inside 50, driving ball towards the line. This might go through. It does! What a finish from Berwick. That breathes a bit of life into North Hobart's campaign. The margin's back to 13 points, and on the run, Josh Berwick from downtown. North Hobart get their first goal since the second quarter, and the margin's back to 13 points. There's life in the D's just yet. Another stoppage in the middle of the ground. Garnis. Tap over the top. Foley. Holding the man free kick, going the way of the D's. So Josh Bingham, who's had a really good quarter so far. Canny is just pushing the boundaries there of not giving the ball back. Bit of confusion. Ball will instead be taken by Nathaniel Sulzberger. So Sulzberger stops, reloads, gets it off to the runner in Campbell. Campbell chisels a kick in the direction of Hilda. Hilda stripped of the football, now scrapping away against Canny. Potentially a little overzealous and high tackle going the way of the Launceston captain. Canny has Burling out wide. He didn't go back off his mark, so we'll have to try that one again. Canny. Defensive side of centre. Runs around his opponent there in Hilda. Kicks it to the other side of the ground. Tap over the top. Going in low and hard and doing really well there with Sulzberger. Players throwing everything at this contest, and that's going to be high contact going the way of the Launceston Footy Club. Josiah Burling. There'll be some tired bodies as this game continues to unfold. Driving kick, Maloney presents, unable to take the mark, still scrapping away at ground level. Maloney brings it back under himself. North Hobart extract the football, kick it out of defence. Unable to take the mark there was Young. Opens the door, White. Potentially high contact, the umpire says play on, flying shot on goal, driving effort. Gets caught in the breeze a little bit there, Maloney. Trying to trap the football, he does so now. Handballs it off to a teammate, Maloney. Still buzzing about inside 50, Launceston trying to trap the football. North Hobart defending grimly, coming in the other way, Cowley. Cowley gets a handball off, finds Canny. Liam Canny for a captain's goal! Cometh the moment, cometh the captain. Canny hits the scoreboard. That's Launceston's 7th. And things are looking increasingly difficult now for North Hobart. They got the goal at the other end of the ground through Berwick, but a relatively quick response from Liam Canny. And the margin, well, goes back out, 19 points, 7-10-52. North Hobart 5-3-33. Excellent finish there from the captain. back in the middle. North Hobart will need to get a wriggle on now. Burling, defensive side of centre. Chips the ball out wide. Clever little tap, buying himself a little bit of time. And getting the football was Presnell. His kick goes towards half forward. Goes over and out. Foley keeps it out in front of himself. Good pick up from McCormack. Going back again. Price wrapped up in the tackle. Ball goes up. McCormack wins it down. Burling and Tilbury going head to head. Burling with the paddle on the ground. Cowley with a really clean pick up and a good kick inside 50. Beats a couple of players. North Hobart trapping the football. Umpire will come in and intervene. Foley met heavily in a tackle. Good pressure there from Bingham. He's been excellent today for North Hobart, particularly in this last half. White lays the tackle. Going to be pinned for holding the football. They'll take the advantage now with North Hobart. They quickly move the ball down the line. Yates unable to quite trap the footy. We'll have a throw in just in front of the can bar here. Attacking side of the wing for North Hobart. Repeat there. Great pressure being applied. Canny, as you'd expect, involved again as well. Looks like we'll have a free kick going the way of the Blues. Immense pressure being applied. Those two have led from the front all day for Launceston. Josh Burling and Liam Canny. Burling is the one who will take the free. Burling chisels the ball towards half forward. Campbell. Now White taken over the line. Umpire throws the ball. Young on the tap. Umpire will come in and intervene. So the last 7 minutes or so of this final term. Time well and truly the enemy now for North Hobart. Launceston look to have done enough to secure a grand final berth. It's been a brave effort from North Hobart. Matched it with competition's pace setter all afternoon. Yates unable to quite trap that footy over and out. Ball goes in. White swoops on the football, just gets his handball out in the direction of Sulzberger. Clever kick off the ground towards half forward, but Lunson, as he's done so often today, chops it off. He goes short. Finds Presnell. Presnell chips it down the line and finds Price. Price back inboard. It's good football here from the Launceston Blues. Wheeler Goes across and finds Fellows. Barwick. Downham. Barrow. Back to Downham. Downham massages the ball to Leo Blair. Good ball movement there from the D's. Blair knows he needs to get a move on. Just pumps the ball into the pocket, but a little too much on the kick. Out of bounds on the full. Long kick there from Wiggins. Couple of players fly and taking the mark. Launceston, umpire says play on. A couple of hands in there. 2:32s go at it. Don White lays the tackle on Liam Canny. Tilbury tries to manufacture something, but that one will be out of bounds on the full. Garnis, handballs over the top. Good stuff here from the Blues. Wheeler drives the ball to half forward. Good mark taken. That's Ship. Done some nice things. Ryan Ship goes inside 50 now, looking for a couple of players. One of them takes the mark, and that is Cooper Warren. Extended the levers, took a really strong grab. And the 2021 Dev League leading goal kicker have a shot here. Just putting a little bit of icing on the Launceston cake, I should say. Begins his approach. Cooper Warren looking for goal. Just misses to the near side. 7-11-53, North Hobart 5-3-33, 20-point margin. About 3 minutes to go as McLeod takes the mark in defence. Aganis takes the ball. Lunson, he's been superb today, Kai Lunson. Gets the handball off. They'll go inside 50 again, will the Blues. Hot kick to the dangerous spot of the tooth of goal. Foley scrapping away, keeps it in front of himself, Sam Foley, and in the end, Matt Campbell's pretty happy to see that through for a minor score. Exchanges a few pleasantries. Launceston players need to be careful here. They've got a grand final next week. Probably not worth buying into this sort of stuff. Matt Campbell just getting under the skin of a couple of Blues there. It's not really worth the Launceston players' time, I wouldn't have thought. Tilbury back in play, has the ball. Tilbury moves the ball on. Gets it to Poke. Poke wheels and goes. Chisels it inside 50. Mark taken, Jono Pullen. It looks like North Hobart might have given away a downfield free kick. That just rubs some salt in the wounds. Ill discipline hurting the Demons. And an opportunity at one end will turn into a golden opportunity at the other. Launceston just getting under the skin of the North Hobart defender. And now, from the top of the goal square, Jesse Price kicks the goal. Launceston, they're through to the grand final. 8-12-60. They lead North Hobart 5-3-33. And if I was a Launceston player, I'd be steering well clear of this sort of stuff with the grand final on the horizon next week. You can see Tilbury and Big Good, the North Hobart leaders, just saying to break things up. As we tick into the final minute of this one. Wait for the ball to come back to the middle. Wilson, the Aganis. Extracting the football is Tilbury. High up and under kick. Foley gets the fist in at the right time. As the siren sounds, Launceston, they're through to the decider. An absorbing game of football. And they reign supreme. 8-12-60. Just too good for North Hobart. 5-3-33. A cracking game of football, befitting of the preliminary final stage. An entertaining game, but in the end, the experience and the youthful exuberance of a lot of these Launceston players just a little too strong. North Hobart played gallantly, just fall short. A fantastic game of football. Jet Maloney, star of the show for Launceston, with 5 goals. At that point, I think they were all 5 of Launceston's majors. Singles to Liam Canny, Jesse Price, Sam Cowley. While for the North Hobart Demons, 2 to Nathaniel Sulzberger, 1 to Josh Berwick, 1 to Connor Downham, and 1 to Josh Hilda. A cracking game of football, but Launceston, they live to fight another day, and they've earned themselves a huge opportunity to play off in next weekend's Development League Grand Final up against the Clarence Roos. Replay of last year's decider. They'll be hoping that this one goes their way. It's been a pleasure having your company on the live stream for this game this afternoon. Make sure you do jump onto afl.com.au or the AFL Live official app to catch all of the action from the senior game between Kingborough and Clarence. Until next time, bye for now.